Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing the last IEM Kiev game from Group B, which is Team Sypher versus Team Dignitas. And obviously it would be more fun if we actually got to see this match, which is aAa against All Authority against Moscow 5. But as we will see while starting this game, yeah, this game was actually planned to start and then it got cancelled because of the nice bug from the room pages. So we are going to see the other match. Yeah, we've seen this this bug from the room pages quite a lot of times already. It still hasn't been fixed. I don't know why. Anyway, we're going into this match now, where we see Corky getting the double golems and Maokai losing his blue. So the entire purple team, which is Sypher by the way, in the jungle and stealing this this one buff. Sypher is already in bottom lane, so that's a good thing. She's not going to lose experience over this, and the blue team will have to do without any blue buff for now. Obviously the blue buff hasn't been warded on the purple side, but I think Tarek is going to do that now. No, not even. So Marka might be able to steal it from the enemy, although that is kind of risky because, well, getting in is not a problem, but if he gets spotted, getting out will be a problem. And there is no use in stealing a buff if you're going to lose it straight away. Because, well, even though you get like 60 gold from killing the buff, it's yeah, it's not really worth it if you give away 400 gold or 500 gold when you walk out. Oh no, 5 to 700 gold. Because, yeah, well, an assisted kill is 500 gold and an assisted first blood is 700 gold. Which is why it is well, such a high price to pay for a buff. So probably we're not going to see Maokai do that. Still try to steal the enemy blue. Maokai just went home. Bottom lane has been pushed quite a bit, and since Udyr is in base, well, is coming back now, that wasn't too much of a problem. But he is going to be here in a little bit. There is a blue ward out in the river near Dragon. Oh, we can see it. It was in the top left of the screen. There it is again. And yeah, Corky of course has an excellent escape and used that escape to get out of this situation. Udyr gets spotted there, obviously. Knows now that there will be a ward in this lane. Oh, and they are going for the Tarek kill. And are they actually going to manage to get it? No. Oh, that was so close. But Tarek doing a good job of getting out of that. Obviously, Sypher and Tarek doing a good job of harassing Corky, so that he cannot go after this this Tarek. And with Tarek out of the lane, the two bottom laners on the blue team can go really aggressive. And we see Udyr invading the enemy jungle, not actually going for the double golems, but they are going to find nobody there. Oh, Corky! I thought he would get out of that. I really thought he had the well, the same recall timer as the other guy did, but since I have no sound turned on, I cannot really hear what part of the recall they are in. Anyway, they get a kill, plus the they saw that the support also recalled. So all in all, they're going to have an easy dragon. Although with the teleport on Vygar, it is actually going to be oh, Udyr getting killed there. Unfortunately, the Vygar didn't attack the Udyr, because then he would have gotten the kill. But yeah, he attacked the Sypher instead, who would have dropped, but still had spell shield up. And yeah, unfortunately, they don't get that. So the blue team is now going for Dragon at 6.5 minutes, or just about. And Maokai is going to get killed if he's not careful. And if he is careful, he is also going to get killed. And he just got executed, so it's not too big of a problem. Yeah, the mistake that Vygar made there is a lot bigger issue. He could have had a kill there easily because Udyr got executed and he was close enough to actually land a hit on that. Wow, the damage on Cannon is so amazing, man. Cannon coming in to just pick up the assist on that. Or did he actually get the kill? Yeah, he actually got the kill. But yeah, well, the Vygar did most of the work there. And they saw this Udyr coming into their jungle, so they are chasing after him. And finally, we go there with the camera. Anyway, bottom lane is just going to get a little bit of harass off, and yeah, that's not going to be a big deal for now. Obviously, with yeah, with nobody assisting the bottom lane in kills. Oh, did we just? Oh, we just jumped to the other match. So awesome. So anyway, we're going back to aAa versus Moscow 5. This is such a crappy thing. Oh, what kind of tournament are they running here? Come on. Anyway, so we have Riven top lane and a gank coming in from sorry. A gank coming in from Lee Sin. Riven against Irelia. Yeah, both of them are at full HP. But with the Q expended on Riven, oh, yeah, well, she still had her final one and dodges the Q from Lee Sin with that. I'm not sure she has a ward out. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Bottom lane does have a ward out, and yeah, well, that's all we really need to know for now. So it's Kog'Maw Sona versus Graves and Tarek. And yeah, the mid lane is Cassiopeia versus the Galio. And yeah, last time we saw Galio mid, he kind of didn't do enough to make it worth it. And in this case, Cassiopeia is starting boots, Galio is starting boots. So he doesn't have any AP yet, he doesn't have any magic resist yet. And wow, that is the first blood on Kog'Maw, but then the enemy team gets 2 kills back for that and kills both of the bottom laners, even though it was 4 versus 4, and the enemy team got first blood. So, well, because it's kind of worth it. There's still a 100 gold difference between them, so yeah, the extra kill made up for the fact that they lost first blood. But yeah, well. Anyway, we will see the Galio build some magic resist and therefore, well, not get killed in the mid lane until he gets ganked. But yeah, what we saw in the previous match was that that wasn't the issue. The fact that he couldn't get killed wasn't the issue by the mid laner. He just couldn't farm enough and, well, got ganked every time he tried to farm. Or, well, overextended or whatever. And in the end game, it just didn't work. So, Skarner coming in. Oh, wow. Skarner. Yeah, Skarner did come in to do a gank, then recalled because the gank failed, and then obviously got spotted by the enemy team. And yeah, well, that took about 6 seconds off of his time that he could spend elsewhere. So it is well worth it for the opponent. I mean, spending one skill on 6 seconds delay is yeah, it's a good deal. So the enemy jungler, well, no, the purple jungler, because everyone is an enemy of the other team. Anyway, the purple jungler is going to be Lee Sin, and yeah, Lee Sin and Skarner both are really good gankers. Skarner really needs level 6 to make the excellent ganks, and Lee Sin really doesn't. Lee Sin can get good ganks off at level 2. And yeah, that is going to be the difference. If Skarner tries too many ganking, or it tries ganking too much on low levels, he's going to lose a lot of time. Because, well, he just has like a slow, and that's it. And here you see, Skarner is going for a gank, doesn't work out, and in that time, Lee Sin steals his blue buff. So, yeah, that's definitely not worth it. And yeah, Skarner got spotted there, and Galio and Lee Sin are going to do some damage here. Oh, Skarner's already level 6. That is, yeah, well, the level 6, as I said, needed for the good ganks. They were really unfortunate that Lee Sin backed out there, because he could have gotten 2 kills out of that. Because both Riven and Skarner were really low, and yeah, it was obviously risky. So the safer choice would be to run away and just keep the blue buff on the team. Because if he lost that blue buff, all would have been for nothing. And anyway, the score is now 2-2, but the gold score is equal again. The only difference really is the fact that they stole a blue buff, and they should try to make sure to use that to their advantage. I'm not sure who got the other blue buff, so the purple blue buff. So we see the... oh wow. Yeah, we see them pink ward the dragon and immediately get CV'd. And I'm sure they will be fighting this. No, they don't know where the enemy team is. They know there are some of them are a dragon. But the blue team was stronger there just at that instance, but didn't actually manage to pressure that into capturing the dragon. So we're just going to have to wait. And yeah, with the pink ward down, the enemy is probably going to put a pink ward there, get the 2 wards that are there, and immediately make it worth it. And yeah, as you can see, now there's a pink ward, or no, purple pink ward. And yeah, that means that now the purple team has the vision of a dragon. And Lee Sin still has a pink ward, and he is on the purple team, so that doesn't really help. And Lee Sin is going for dragon at this moment, while we see Riven invading the enemy jungle here. Oh, no, never mind, that's her jungle. Don't know why she's in the jungle. She is full health, and she had plenty of minions waiting for her up top. She is going to get some XP from the jungle, and now going back top. And there's the blue buff for the purple team once again. Apparently the blue on the purple team respawned later than that one of the blue team. So maybe Lee Sin started at red, I don't know, because we jumped into this game at like 3 minutes. Still can't believe that you run a tournament like this, that you don't just let them wait until the other match is done. I know why they play them simultaneously. It has some weird thing that people can actually influence the outcome of their group if they know the result of the other match, but Really? You're going to take care of that? I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah, to me it's kind of stupid that we don't get to see one of the matches of the group, because they don't record it. If it's not on stream, they haven't recorded it. Oh wow, a flash from Sona, but no ultimate coming out. And Sona is going to die here. No, yes. She seemed to escape, but wow. Everyone now low. Riven coming in. Riven probably has teleports, because how else can she be here this quickly? And Irelia on top is going to have to push really hard to make up for this this bottom fight. Although it's only one kill, I guess. And yeah, the purple lost 3, the blue team lost 2. And in the end, the kill count is 5 and 4 with a little bit of an advantage to Moscow 5, because they got the dragon. So yeah, the current gold difference is about 700 to 800 golds, which is not a big deal if there's 15,000 gold on the table. Yeah, we see the again going off here on the Irelia, who stayed in a little bit too long. Oh, fails her flash. How can you fail a flash there? I don't know. I think that was a bug, because you can actually flash over that wall. At least you're supposed to. And she was really standing, yeah, well, on top of the wall. So I don't know what happened there. I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bug, and I am sure you can flash over that. And if you cannot, then they should make that possible, because that's what flash is for. Anyway, yeah, Galileo getting caught here, and that means 2 kills for aAa. And to be honest, I didn't expect this. Moscow 5 has been playing, well, very, very well, to say the least. And yeah, they have been playing with very good teamwork, with very good strategies, and so far they've lost a lot. They have gained a couple of blues from the enemy jungle. Well, I think only 1 blue, by the way. But they've lost, well, a few champions in situations where they shouldn't have lost them, like the Irelia top and the Galileo mid here. Oh, Riven is going to get out of that with very low HP. And Cannon is going to continue doing this. Nice stun on 3 champions there from the Vigar. And yeah, 2 more kills for Dignitas. And yeah, here you can see Dignitas definitely... Huh? Hang on. We're back into the Dignitas versus whatever match. Oh, I can't keep up with this. Come on. This is just getting stupid. Why do we keep zapping between matches? I have no idea. Hang on. Oh, I can... whatever. So when did we get back into the match? This is just plain stupid. Come on. I want to see this match, not the other one. But yeah, the title of the video was the other one, so... Anyway, yeah, we see this big team fight going down, and yeah, that's where we switched. Riven... Oh no, that's not Riven. That's Sypher getting caught. Whatever. That's a 3-4-0 trade. It's now 15 to 8 for Dignitas, and this match is over. So stop watching this. They're going to get a Baron, and yeah, it's just really retarded that we don't get to see the most interesting match. Well, anyway. I'm just going to keep casting this. I'm sorry for the mix-up, But I was really thrown by the fact that all of a sudden the champions changed, and I was like, huh? What happened? Anyway, Galio going to get... Oh, we're back in AAA versus M5. Because Galio is not in the other match, so... whatever. They get an additional kill, and AAA is now 8-6 up. Yeah, so Moscow 5 is still doing okay. They're still ahead in gold, which is exactly what I expected, because they've been playing so well, and all of a sudden they were getting caught all over the place. But yeah, those were just 2 kills, and not, when I looked up top, like 6 more kills. Anyway, they're 1.3k up, and yeah, that is not good enough to win them the match yet. They are pushing quite heavily on the top lane. Mid and bottom lane are still pretty much, well, in the middle. They don't pressure that at all. And yeah, hopefully we will stick with one of the matches now. This is completely retarded. This is impossible to comment on. If I have to look every 2 seconds whether the champions have switched. Anyhow, yeah, there we go once again. Oh. What the hell? Anyway, team fight here, and obviously the blue team is going to dominate this team fight because they've already won this match, and I don't understand why Riot Games doesn't realize this, or whoever is running this tournament. This match is already over. Dignitas won. They have Baron buff. They have way more gold, and yeah, it's just a matter of time before they kill the Nexus. Done. Next game. Yeah, there we go into the more interesting match, which is actually 8-6, and where the gold is exactly the opposite way, because of the one dragon the blue team got, the purple team got, and we are going to see another dragon fight here, because obviously dragon is up, and everyone is gathering around dragon, and we will see them attempting to get the middle turrets, but oh, nice ultimate from Sona there, saving her teammate, and they are going to do some damage on Riven. And Tarek is going down. Riven might also go down still. Oh, wow, I really completely melted there. Riven is still not out of this. Skarner does get killed, and Riven is... Come on! Oh, that was so close. But yeah, there goes the Cassiopeia, who was just in the wrong place there. Because they were actually going for Riven, and then when they couldn't reach Riven anymore, they just focused her instead. So Galio going for the top lane. Apparently teleporting there, and yeah, Galio's team deciding, well, it's time to go dragon now because we killed the whole enemy team. And now it's 9-9 again, so they got 2 more kills out of that, and yeah, well, we're switched to Dignitas, and as I said, this game is well beyond over. There is nothing this enemy team can do to come back from this, and it is mainly due to well, some team fights they lost, and well, wow. They do get a 1-for-1 trade there, which is excellent for, well, the attacking team, because now they can keep attacking. Because with only 3 champions there is not a whole lot, or 2 champions there is not a whole lot they can do. Finally, this game is over. And yeah, it's well played on Dignitas' part, but it's not worth watching at this moment when the other match is so much more interesting. Anyway, Corki is trying to finish it and does actually get to finish it. Now let's switch to the other match, guys. There we go. It is 9 and 9, 4k gold advantage for Moscow 5, who have been showing remarkable teamwork in their games. And yeah, at least now we don't get to switch teams or switch matches anymore. I really didn't expect that to happen like 6 times, but apparently it did need to work that way. Anyhow, finally we have a match. So yeah, with a 4k gold difference, you haven't won the match, but you're definitely in a big advantage over your enemy. It seems that the Baron has been awarded by both teams. The blue team has a ward in front of Baron. The purple team has one in the Baron pit. At least that's what it seems on the minimap. The purple team does have a ward in the enemy jungle. Well, near the raids at least. And the blue team only has a ward. Oh no, they only have a ward in the river at bottom. Well, and at Baron obviously, but the purple team also has one near Baron. So both of them have good vision over Baron, and yeah, there's not a whole lot of vision elsewhere for both teams, because now that the ward in the jungle has timed out for purple, basically all they can see is a little bit of the river, and of course everywhere there are minions or towers. Yeah, the lack of vision might actually influence this game. I'm not sure if anyone has an oracles yet, but we will see that soon enough, because the oracles are mainly on the support characters, because they have nothing better to do at this point than to just run around and kill wards, because, well, the wards are very important to kill, but other champions such as the carries, they will have to try to get as much gold as possible, and killing wards is definitely not good for getting gold. Anyhow, Cassiopeia just keeps farming up mid, preventing her turrets from falling. It seems that Galio is doing a little bit better this match than in the previous matches. He is at 188 versus 156, so he's about, I don't know, 35 minions ahead. Bottom lane 146 versus 166, 148 versus 166, yeah, so 20 minions advantage to Kakmo. And top lane 186 to... who's top lane? aAa, of course. So it's 186 to 194, that's pretty much equal. 8 minions difference on 180, that's not a big deal. And then the junglers finally. Those are Skarner is at 73 and Lee Sin is at 118. So definitely the advantage of 40 minions there for Lee Sin. And that is a big amount. I've never seen Skarner lose by that much. Skarner is really fast in his jungle. He has nice AoE skills. So he must have been ganking quite a lot. And well, we should be able to see that from the amount of assists normally, but he doesn't have that many assists. He has 4 assists, 4 kills. The 4 kills are amazing, of course, but Lee Sin also has 4 kills, but 5 assists. So apparently he's been a little more efficient in his ganking. And it seems that the purple team is getting ready for Dragon, while the blue team is getting ready to counteract that. But they have no vision, as the commentators are trying to show us. And with no vision, it is really hard to steal a dragon or, well, or get it for that matter. But in this case, steal it mainly. So nice ultimate from Galio going off. And yeah, this really shows the power of Galio when he is farmed. Riven this time dying. Oh, that wasn't Riven. That was Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia and oh, Riven did die. We just didn't get the little icon. They did get Dragon, and they are now going for Baron, making this 9-13 score even, well, the gold amount they got from that even higher. So they're now ahead by 5k gold. That will be 6k once they finish Dragon, maybe even 7. And they do get a kill on Graves there by chasing him all the way around the map. And yeah, because they have such great map vision on that part of the map. They didn't have any vision just a minute ago. Oh, no. Purple team did have vision. Blue team didn't have vision. And that might very well be why they lost this team fight. They couldn't see where the enemy champions were, but yeah, that great ultimate by Galio was mainly what initiated that, because he did a lot of damage there, and even though his team wasn't there to do damage while the enemy was disabled, yeah, he still did a great part in that, because he did a lot of damage, and obviously kept them there for quite a while until his team showed up, so they could focus the ones that they needed to instead of the ones that were just closest. Because they could basically pick whoever they wanted. So top lane, yeah, now being defended by Irelia with Baron buff, and yeah, Riven is not going to be able to stand up against that. Already wasn't really able to stand up to the Irelia anyway. Irelia, who's now about, well, 8 minions ahead, but that doesn't really matter. She's a turret ahead, that does matter. And yeah, Galio, who doesn't take any damage anymore from the poison, because Galio now has the Abyssal Scepter, the Chalice, I forgot what it's called, Chalice of Harmony I think, and the Mercury Strats, all of which give him a nice amount of magic resist, as well as they give him a nice amount of AP, because magic resist gives him AP. It's his innate ability. Anyhow, yeah, we're not really seeing any aggression from either team. I think the purple team is perfectly happy pushing slowly, and they are just going to wait for the minions, going to rest a little bit, and they are going to try to push with this minion wave, because everyone is now coming in. 5 versus this turret, and nobody's going to stand up to that, even though the whole blue team is here. They're not going to be able to stop this, and only the cannon minions still left, so they're going to have to wait for the next minion wave, and in the meantime just harass a little bit, kill these minions, apparently go for some jungle. Yeah, why not? If you have full control, then you might as well do that. And the rates are really close anyway. Don't know why he didn't kill all of them. I mean, they're going to be here for the next few minutes, so the enemy is not going to pick up that last raid anytime soon. And you might as well just kill it and get the next raids as well. And I think that's what he's doing now. No, he didn't. Too busy focusing this, well, trying to get into this team fight. And eventually does get back to his team. And they are going to split off now. I'm not sure why, what the plan is. But yeah, they did scatter all around the map. Oh, Baron buff wore off, by the way. Yeah, that's just. I guess they're just waiting for dragon or something like that. They just wanted to shop before going for the next dragon. Or they're just going to get the minions that are in the side lanes. 3 of them defending the mid lane at the turrets, and 2 of them getting the 2 side lanes. And IEM are actually doing a good job of taking down this turret. Riven is coming for her, but I don't think that is going to be a problem. Lots of damage going off on both teams. Taric eventually dying, and Shurelias goes down, making it possible for them to chase down the enemy. Eventually killing Skarner and not keeping up or not catching up with any of the others. And ooh, it's in some trouble there. The Kog'Maw was in some trouble there, but they didn't chase him, and IEM was close anyway, so she might have been able to do that to get it to help him. Riven apparently not able to stop the IEM, just as I thought, and yeah, they are going to take down this turret, even though there are no minions there. They're going to take this inhibitor, and then they're going to go back to mid lane. Because the enemy team is still up, except for Riven, and they don't want to risk dying for nothing, and it is way easier to get this inner turret, or whatever it's called, the second turret on the mid lane, than it is to get the Nexus turrets. Nexus turrets are easier to defend because there are 2 of them, and well, the whole team apparently going back to base, and they might lose a turret for that if this enemy team actually pushes, but it seems that they aren't really interested in doing that. See, if they had known that the enemy team was all in base, they would have gotten a turret out of that, which is 750 gold, and since they're behind by 13,000 gold, wouldn't have made that big of a difference, but still it might have worked out a little bit better. But Moscow 5, as I said, so far ahead now that this match is also over. And yeah, let me apologize for the beginning of this game, or this video, because I totally screwed up with the switching between matches. That really doesn't help, and it is really hard to deal with. I wonder why they made it so that you have to place a pink ward in every bush where there's a ward. Why you cannot just walk into this small bush now and see it, because it's definitely in range of that pink ward. So you have to place a pink ward in every bush, or you have to get an oracles, and that to me is just kind of crazy. So a lot of wards going down here. That's like 3 pink wards and 2 regular wards in order to get this Baron. But it is worth it because they can see the whole enemy team, and they are going to be able to wipe the floor with them. Wow. Yeah, those were 4 champions, and yeah, 3 of them are going for the Baron, and the other 2 are going for this turret. Because getting Baron is yeah, kind of easy if all that's left is Taric at low HP. So they're going to get this turret, they're going to get the next turret, they're going to get the inhibitor, and they're going to get this turret for free because the minions are going to take it down. And with 2 inhibitors down, I think they might even go for the Nexus just outright. There's no reason not to, because they are a lot stronger, especially with Baron buff. And yeah, they get the first turret really quickly. The second turret also falls really quickly, and they're just going to focus the Nexus here. And that's it. Moscow 5 going 3-0 in the group. And yeah, an easy victory for them. Once again, sorry for the start of this game, but this video is really messed up when they switch between things, and I'm trying to keep an eye on the minimap, and all of a sudden everything changes. So I'm like, did we just skip? I mean, there are enough bugs in this game to kind of question that. We've seen skips of multiple seconds earlier, a 40-second skip in the previous game. Well, that was in the beginning of the game, but still, we see a lot of these skips, and I was just really confused by the fact that I kept switching between the games, and I'm sorry about that, but that's what you get for not watching the video first. If I watched the video first, I would have known that, but I don't watch them first, so yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.